And we come to our next segment. Now, what I've done, because, you know, everyone's doing power rankings just now. Everyone loves power rankings, don't they? Now, we had our WINFL, so team power rankings, about, 3 weeks ago now? And everyone agreed that it was really, really, really accurate and just basically perfect, apart from Dave, who didn't like where the Rams were. Now, what we have done is we have ranked the top 12 quarterbacks in the NFL. We each took our own poll of the top 12 quarterbacks, ranked them, we've collated the evidence, and we have come up with the definitive top 12 quarterback rankings on the 12th of June. So a long way to go till the start of the season, but this is definitive. These are the top 12 quarterbacks in the NFL. And we're going to start with a little bonus because we've got the guys who just missed out. These are guys who got votes from the four of us. This is myself, Jake, Dave, and Patrick, but just missed out on the top 12. Just missed the cut. We have Kyler Murray, who scored 2 points, and Bo Nix, who had 6 points. They have just missed the cut. And I just want to talk about the points here. This was worked out in the same way we did our power rankings. So it was ranked 1 to 12. The player at number 1 got 12 points. Player ranked 12's got 1 point. So that's the way we've done it. So once again, we have Kyler Murray got 2 points. Bo Nix had 6 points. These guys just missed the cut. So in their next position, which is what we would call 6 of the rest, at number 12 with 6 points. And you may go, hang on a second. Bo Nix at 6 points. Why is he not number 12? Why did he miss the cut? Because the player in 12th place had higher rankings than Bo Nix did across the board, and that is Baker Mayfield. He ends with 6 points. He is 12th on our list. We then move to number 11, just 1 point ahead with 7 points, the 11th best quarterback in the NFL as voted by the WINFL show, C.J. Stroud of the Houston Texans. He's at number 11. At number 10, we've got Brock Purdy with 11 points. He's 10th on the list. With 15 points at number 9, it's Matt Stafford of the Rams. He comes in 9th on our list. We then have, with 18 points, number 8, Jared Goff of the Detroit Lions. And at number 7, rounding up our 6 of the rest, with 19 points, just 1 point ahead of Goff, is Jaden Daniels of the Washington Commanders. Jaden Daniels. So what do we think about those 12 to 7? And of course, the 2 guys who missed out. What do you make of that, guys? Jake, I'll start with you because...
Yeah, Jake first.
Dave obviously needs a deep breath because Matthew Stafford wasn't first. You know, we know how it goes with the Rams.
We do.
I did take great pride in putting Jared Goff 1 position ahead of Matthew Stafford on mine, and I did kick my feet and think, Dave will hate this. So I'm glad it worked out between all of us as well. A few things. How did Kyler Murray get even close to this list? Baker Mayfield at 12 is very low for me. I had him a little bit higher. I was sad Bo Nix missed out. He was my 12th rated, so I was one of his points at least. And you'll be surprised, as a AFC Texans fan, neither Stroud or Purdy made my list at all. So obviously they were a bit higher rated by some others.
Yeah, I did see that. Just for so what we can see here, Nix was ranked 12th by Dave, by yourself, Jake, and by myself, and he was ranked 10th by Patrick. However, Baker was ranked 10th by me, 10th by you, Jake. So he gets those, he gets the same amount of points, but he's ranked higher more often. So
he wasn't on Dave's or Patrick's list at all?
Baker was not on Dave's list, and he was not on Patrick's list.
Wow.
I know. Baker Mayfield.
You've got a Saints fan back in the books, quarterback at 10th. Oh, man.
Yes. So that's where that comes from. Dave, what's your thoughts on this list so far?
I think that Daniels at 7 is not going to be as high as 7 at the end of this season coming. I really don't think that. I think that Baker, I may or may not have forgotten about Baker. Might be something I've done. I did put Kyler onto my top 12 list. The reason it being is that when I see him twice a year, I think Kyler is a good quarterback. He just has a not great offensive line primarily around him, and he's not had the greatest weapons ever. But yeah, I maybe swap 8 and 9. But aside from that, I'm sure it's fine.
I don't know why we would swap 8 and 9. Daniels was ranked 7th, 8th, 9th, and 9th in people's rankings. That's where Daniels was ranked. I mean, guys, he just come off a rookie season. And it's pretty good to be ranked anywhere near the top 12 after your rookie season. So, no complaints there, surely. So we then come to our 6 of the best. These are the top 6 quarterbacks as ranked by the WINFL show. At number 6 with 27 points, Justin Herbert of the Los Angeles Chargers. At number 5 with 31 points, Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles. And the top 4 quarterbacks were basically ranked as the top 4 quarterbacks by all of us, almost in the exact same order. They are number 4, 36 points, Joe Burrow. Number 3, 42 points, Lamar Jackson.
What a joke.
Number 2, 44 points, Josh Allen. And number 1, no surprises, 46 points, Patrick Mahomes. So those 4, Burrow, Jackson, Allen, Mahomes, were almost in that exact order. But they weren't in that exact order. We will talk about that. But before we do that, get you guys' opinions. Jake, let's talk a little about Justin Herbert and Jalen Hurts, ranked 6th and 5th in the NFL. What do you think of that?
Almost perfect for me. I had Hurts 5th, so I'm glad to see he was exactly where I rated him, between all of us. I had Justin Herbert 7th. I had Jared Goff slightly ahead of him. But again, I'm pretty happy that at least the kind of top 6 was consensus. It's reassuring that we're all on the same page. I've got big issues with the top 3. Big issues.
Yeah, because looking at it, well, first of all, you say the top 6 was all consensus. It really wasn't.
Oh.
No, you'd like to think it was. For example, Jake, you had Lamar, Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, Hurts, and Goff in your top 6. I had Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow, Hurts, and Herbert. Patrick had Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow, Herbert, Hurts. And then Dave had Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow, Hurts, and Stafford. Now, I'm all for being a homer, Dave. But having Stafford in your top 6 is a little bit ridiculous. Even you have to admit that.
I can tell you what my thought process was. I was thinking...
I know, it's your thought process. You're a homer.
No, it's would I rather have Stafford as the Rams quarterback or Herbert as the Rams quarterback? And I'm picking Stafford.
If you're using that logic, why would you not just put Jane Daniels as like second and got a rookie deal? If you're using that logic.
Yeah.
For that, no. But I mean, just outright decision making. Stafford is better than both of them.
Oh, you're a strange guy, Dave.
Put
it this way, right? I thought Bo Nix had one of the greatest rookie seasons of all time last year. I had him 12th.
Me too.
Not 9th or 10th or 7th or 5th. I had him 12th because I thought, yes, he had a great year, but looking at the guys ahead of him, I'd have some guys ahead of him. But you're looking at Stafford and you're like, no, he's better than everyone. I'm amazed you didn't have him number 1. I'm amazed. You had an issue with him being behind Jared Goff.
You damn right I did, because Goff is nothing without the tools around him. Absolutely.
Oh, that's right.
Nothing.
Jake,
Nothing without the offensive coordinator.
Jake, are you aware that Matthew Stafford doesn't have any decent play calling on offense at the Rams? And
No good
hasn't
play
had
calling.
no good play calling, has had no receivers to speak of for years. Just, nothing.
Bombs out there, Calvin Johnson, who?
That's
Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup got cut, that's how rubbish he is.
That's
Who
a
can he
bad-
do it? He's a 5th round pick.
one of the
Useless.
worst rookie seasons we've ever seen by a wide receiver.
Who was our wide receiver one for about a third of last year? Tutu Atwell. That's who it was when all our two main receivers were injured.
Oh,
And yet
when
we-
we lost half our weapons. That's like the Lions saying, who was our defensive end towards the end of the season? It was Tim the Mailman.
Aye, but after we lost arguably the greatest defensive end in the NFL, come on, Dave. Even you have to admit, your argument holds less water than a colander. Come on.
Honest to God, I'm not even. Oh, obviously, yeah. In my thinking, there's going to be some bias. There's going to be a lot of bias. But Goff, there's a reason we got rid of Goff.
Do I need to show you the stats again?
One Super Bowl.
Since the trade, Goff has had better stats over every single metric than Stafford.
Minus the Super Bowl.
That's a team thing. And I thought
sorry.
we were talking about teams.
Wins. I thought wins were into quarterback stat, Dave.
What though? You mean the one that counts?
Oh, right. So
one that counts. Yeah. So wait.
Oh,
So
okay. All right.
Goff couldn't get over that. Goff had the chance to get over that line. When we went to the Super Bowl, couldn't perform. He could not perform. He could not read the defense. How many points did we get? 3 in that Super Bowl?
Couldn't.
Well, you shouldn't have been there in the first place. Let's be honest.
Yeah, Tim didn't deserve to be there.
That's karma. Like you were telling about the Browns. That's karma.
Jake, do you know who was the quarterback for the record-setting offense the Rams had that went to that Super Bowl? Record-setting offense. That was Jared Goff. Since the trade, Jared Goff has outperformed Stafford in every single metric. It's not one. It's not just more yards or more touchdowns. Every single metric. Yes, Stafford won a Super Bowl. You tell me he didn't have a heck of a lot of help.
I think we need to address the bigger elephant in the room.
Which one's that, Jake?
How the heck is Lamar Jackson not first, not second? He's third.
It's because pretty much everyone had Mahomes and Allen as number one.
Sheep.
Well, no, I think Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, maybe 2 years ago. Lamar Jackson's the back-to-back MVP. Oh, wait, no, they gave it to Josh Allen.
I absolutely believe that Lamar deserved an MVP last year. He was sensational. But if you asked me to start a franchise today with a quarterback, I'm taking Mahomes over Jackson. I just am. I'm sorry.
I'd take Jaden Daniels. He's on a rookie contract. I don't like the argument.
Well, Jaden Daniels, very good. I'd take Bo Nix over Jaden Daniels.
Hey,
I didn't rank him above Jaden Daniels, even though he technically had a better year last year, broke 2 rookie records, NFL records. No one speaks about that, just saying. Jaden Daniels got rookie of the year. That's fine. This year, we'll see what happens. Oh, damn. Just remember, Jaden Daniels got a whole bunch of weapons.
But that shouldn't matter.
Oh, no, because weapons don't matter according to
Because
Dave.
if Bo Nix has less weapons, he should be able to, it's better. That makes him a better quarterback.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's
right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
But yeah, justice for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. But the top 4, everyone had in slightly different orders. Burrow, Jackson, Allen, and Mahomes. Dave, any arguments with those top 4?
No.
Okay.
They were my top 4 with kind of Hurts and Herbert. Well, Hurts, Stafford, and Herbert 5, 6, and 7.
Was Burrow out and out fourth for everybody? Because I found it very easy to pick a top three.
Yeah.
And then I separated the top three and then kind of had the next tier.
Burrow was fourth. Fourth place, Patrick had Burrow, Dave had Burrow, you had Burrow, I had Burrow. Fifth place was Patrick had Herbert, Dave had Hurts. The three of us had Hurts. Patrick had Herbert above Hurts. And then it was Hurts, Stafford, Goff, Herbert in fifth. That was Patrick, Dave, yourself, and myself. Went Hurts, Stafford, Goff, Herbert. But the top four were just... There's no denying who the top four in the NFL are. And they're all the FC quarterbacks.
Are you telling me? Looking at my list quickly, Dak Prescott only got one vote, and it was from me.
Dak Prescott was the only one who got a top 12 vote.
And didn't make the cut at all.
Well, I was going to put him in the just missed it with Kyler, but I forgot that Dak existed, so that's why he wasn't in it. So I
tried, Tim. I tried.
I do apologize. I'm never going to get people going, hang on, so he got the same points as Kyler, but he misses out? Yeah. That's because I forgot Dak was there. Sorry, guys.
The other one that I thought I kind of considered at the end was Gino, but I couldn't do it. I did.
Well, see,
If it was top 15, I think he would have made top 15.
He'd make top 15. If you had top 15, you like Kyler would have been there, Gino would have been there, Bo Nix would have been there, Dak would be there. Absolutely, top 15, top 12, because we've got 6 of the best, 6 of the rest. We're talking just missing out. Just missing out. I wouldn't have Gino top 12. I just wouldn't. But then, you look at some of the players who are on the list and guys that we did pick. For example, Patrick had Purdy. He had Purdy at 8th. Nobody else had Purdy apart from myself at 7th.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
7th and 8th.
Yeah.
Oh, that is heavy. I don't even mind, but I'm not on Dave's level of hating him. But 7th best quarterback in the NFL. Maybe paid. But
well, again, the guys ahead of him, I wouldn't take him over them, but the guys behind him, I'm kind of looking at it going, maybe I would. Maybe I would.
Well, look at the highest paid though. Like you kind of look at the top 10. You got Tua missing.
Yes.
Trevor Lawrence missing.
Yeah.
What's the other guy? Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Jordan Love's completely went missing, and the man who's just got a fairly new contract and new team, Sam Darnold.
I wouldn't have Sam Darnold.
But after a very good year last year.
Yeah, he had a great year. I'm not taking that away from him, but I wouldn't have him.
But he only had a great year because he had a great team, and we all know that means everything.
Yeah,
That's true.
As soon as I opened my mouth, I knew that was coming.
Also, Jake, he had a really good wide receiver number 1.
And his offensive coordinator is good as well.
But sometimes that doesn't matter. And sometimes it's the only thing that matters. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyway, gentlemen, we're gonna move on. That was our QB rankings.